Imagine if I told you that a rookie is beating Michael Jordan's records. Caitlin Clark isn't just making waves in the WNBA, she's also rewriting basketball history. Clark's rookie season stats are blowing past those of NBA legends, leaving fans and experts stunned. How is this possible, and what does it mean for the future of basketball? Let's look at Clark's numbers. She's averaging 17.9 points, 8.3 assists, and 5.7 rebounds per game. These aren't just good stats, they put her in a league of her own. Clark is the first player in WNBA history to score at least 500 points and 200 assists in a season. Not Lisa Leslie, Candace Parker, Diana Taurasi, or Sue Bird. Only Caitlin Clark has done that. You may be thinking how this compares to the greats. This is where things get interesting. Clark isn't just good for a rookie. She's breaking records held by basketball legends. In some ways, she's even better than Michael Jordan. But how is a WNBA rookie able to surpass the reputation of his airness? The answer might surprise you. Also, don't forget to subscribe. It helps us make more videos for great fans like you. Everyone thought those Michael Jordan records could not be broken, but guess what? They're no longer true. She is doing things that not even he could do. The numbers and effects on women's basketball are huge. Let's get into the specifics of her record-setting rookie year. She recently became the first player in NBA and WNBA history to score 29 points, set 13 assists, grab 5 rebounds, make 5 three-pointers, steal 5 steals, and block 3 shots in a single game. Michael Jordan did this in his first year as a professional basketball player. That's not only breaking a record, it sets a new standard for overall greatness. This may make you wonder how it's possible. How can a rookie in the WNBA be doing better than the GOAT? Clark has special skills, and the game of basketball has changed over time to value shooting and flexibility more than position. Clark is the perfect example of this modern style of play because she is an elite shooter with great court awareness and the ability to make plays. Plus, she just got a feat that makes her a member of a special group with Michael Jordan and Steph Curry. Clark has had 2 games with at least 29 points, 10 assists, and 5 rebounds, and his true shooting rate has stayed above 70%. This level of effectiveness and all-around play is so good that even Curry and Jordan couldn't match it. In their first years on the court, 2 of the best players ever only managed to make 2 baskets. Caitlin already has 2 of those, and the season isn't even halfway over yet. But is Clark's success just a flash in the pan, or is she changing the rules of basketball? The fact that she's not just having a few great games suggests the latter. She keeps achieving at a level that puts her in the same league as the all-time greats. What's even more amazing is that Clark is doing all of these things as a rookie. She's just joined the professional league and is already making her mark. Clark's impact isn't just breaking records, it's changing the game itself. Her style of play forces teams to change their offensive and defensive strategies because she's not just a scorer or a passer. She's a complete player who can affect the game in many ways. This makes her very hard to game plan against and gives her teammates chances. Given all that Jordan has done, it might be too early to compare Clark to him. She's not just breaking his records, she's also changing the rules of what's possible on the court. Could we be seeing the birth of a new GOAT? There are signs that the WNBA is going through something never seen before. But here's where things get really interesting. Clark's influence isn't just on the court. Her record-setting games have made a lot more people interested in the WNBA. Fans are getting more involved, which makes me think of the Jordan era in the NBA. What does this mean for the future of women's basketball, and can Clark keep up this amazing momentum? Remember how Jordan changed the NBA? Clark is doing the same thing for the WNBA. Ticket sales are through the roof, jerseys are flying off the shelves, and even her signature basketballs are selling out right away. Her effect is going beyond the hardwood, sparking a level of excitement and engagement that reminds me of the Jordan era in the NBA. But how exactly is this rookie sensation changing the league? Let's start with the numbers, which are shocking the Indiana Fever. Clark's team has become the most watched WNBA squad in terms of TV ratings. And we're not just talking about a small rise in viewers. 10 of their broadcasts have broken previous records, showing that Clark is more than just a player. Fans can't get enough of her. The Clark effect is having a big impact on Fever's bottom line. Because of her star power, jersey sales have gone up by over 1,000% and ticket sales by more than 250%. These aren't small increases, they're seismic shifts that show Clark's ability to draw fans and create buzz around the league. If you think Caitlin Clark is awesome, please like this video and subscribe. It helps us reach more fans and bring awesome viewers like you even more Caitlin Clark coverage. Wouldn't you like that? It's possible to wonder if this is just a one-time thing. The evidence shows that Clark's marketability goes beyond the court, as shown by the fact that she worked with Wilson to launch her limited edition Fever. Rising Basketball sold out in less than 30 minutes. This kind of quick success isn't just about basketball, it's also about having a big star and being able to hold an audience's attention. What's really impressive is that Clark is only a rookie. She's not just living up to the hype, she's beating it on the court at every turn. She's setting new standards for success. Clark has 20 career blocks faster than any other guard in WNBA history. This shows how good she is at defense, both as a rookie and against the best players of all time. There's more to this than just points or assists. It's the whole game that's setting the bar for women's basketball. The similarities to Michael Jordan's effect on the NBA are hard to miss. Jordan's arrival ushered in a new era of worldwide fame for men's basketball. Clark looks like she's going to do the same thing for women's basketball, but there's a big difference. Since this is being done in the age of social media and quick global connectivity, could make her effect even bigger. This brings up some interesting questions. With all this good luck, what's next for Clark? Can she keep up this amazing pace? Even though she's under a lot of pressure, she hasn't given up yet. In fact, she seems to enjoy using the attention to improve not only her game, but the whole league. Clark may have an even bigger effect on us than we think. She's not only changing the rules, but also how we see them. The WNBA has a lot of great players, and her success is drawing attention to that. Getting more money, better pay, and more chances for women to play hoops is a good start, but sustainability is very important. Clark and the WNBA will have to build on this interest to make sure that this isn't just a short-term surge in popularity, but the start of a new era for women's basketball. It's a tall order, but Caitlin Clark seems like she can handle it. We've seen rookies make waves before, but Clark is making a title wave. She's not only trying to beat WNBA records, she's also beating some of the biggest names in the NBA. Is it too early to call her a once-in-a-generation talent? The numbers show it might not be. Clark broke a record that had stood for almost 30 years when she beat Tia Pinero's record of 225 rookie assists. This shows how good she is at making plays. But it's not just about assists. Clark's all-around game is changing what's possible on the court. You may be thinking how her rookie season stacks up against some of the best in NBA history. Well, she's averaged 17.9 points, 8.3 assists, and 5.7 rebounds in 29 games. Compared to rookies like LeBron James and Steph Curry, these numbers put her in a very special group. She has already had 11 games with 20 or more points, 5 or more rebounds, and 5 or more assists, which puts her close to the WNBA record of 12 games set by two-time champion Lisa Leslie. League MVP Breanna Stewart, keeping in mind that Clark is only a rookie and the season hasn't even started yet. Is it too soon to call her a generational talent? The evidence suggests not. Clark's performances aren't just impressive for a rookie, they're historic by any measure. What's truly amazing is how Clark is changing people's ideas about what's possible in women's basketball. Not only is she breaking WNBA records, she's also making standards that stand out in both the WNBA and the NBA. For a rookie, Clark is making such an effect that it's almost unheard of. Her path points to a legacy that could change the game of basketball. Excellence across genders. She may be the future face of basketball as a whole, not just women's basketball. Her ability to dominate in many areas of the game reminds me of players like LeBron James, who went beyond positional norms and redefined what it means to be a complete player. She likes to shoot from deep and find her friends easily, which makes me think of Steph Curry, who changed how teams run their offense. She wanted to take over games and make the league better. It makes her like Mike, but let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. Clark's rookie season is still going on, and the real test will be whether she can keep up this level of play over time. Will she be able to keep improving her game? Will she be able to adjust when teams change their plans to try to stop her? These questions add to the excitement of Clark's journey. We're not just seeing a great player, we're seeing the possible birth of a basketball icon. Her impact on the court is undeniable, but what's really exciting is her potential to elevate the whole sport. So Caitlin Clark isn't just breaking records, she's redefining what's possible in basketball. Her rookie season stats are mind-blowing, and she's outperforming everyone. Clark's impact is raising the WNBA as a whole, driving up ticket sales and viewership like Michael Jordan did in some places. She continues to break records and expectations. With millions of social media fans and consistently popular games, many people already see her as the face of women's basketball. Clark is changing basketball, both on and off the court. The future isn't just bright, it's burning, and we're all lucky to be able to watch it happen. Are you ready to be a part of history? Let us know in the comments. Sign up to make sure you never miss the news. Click the movie on the screen, and we'll see you in the next one.